Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, you know, Peter, the brains of this particular team's operation is Pep Guardiola, someone who can dictate the tempo, and his appreciation of the game is a step above most.
Yeah, he's a think. Tries a shot! And that has been clubbed away. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, super ball. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Can he get it through? That has ended up in no man's land. Odo. And he's had it nicked away. Fernandez. Well, that looks a decent ball. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
And claimed it back swiftly. Rijkaard. And it's Messi. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
That is good strength. Nicely weighted ball. Shapes to shoot! It's there!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
After 15 minutes,
Chelsea are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Marquinhos is very much of the non-shall-pass school of defending.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Guardiola. Now that's well seen too. Bellingham. Knocks it into space. Camavinga.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Tries to play it through. Camavinga. In towards the back stick. And we have our very first corner. Too much on it, and that is and the keeper's given it away. And that was nowhere near his best. That's an imaginative pass. And no, that was never going to make it. Great vision. Guardiola. Hakimi. Fernandez. Defending was strong and firm. And it's Fernandez. This looks promising. Referee goes for a shot! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Marquinhos. Oh, shooting chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. It's out for a goal kick. He's had it taken off him.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he is going into that little black book. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Camavinga. Decent chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
A case now of complete control. And the finish! No, he's missed it.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Now it's Mbappe. Great ball if he can get there. Marquinhos. And it's Fernandes. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Well read, nice interception. He has found the way through. Tries to pass it through. And the shot! It's in he goes again. And it's in! They're back within reach! And he's only too grateful to cap it. And the referee brings the first half to a close. And we're underway again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Alexander-Arnold. He is through here. Guardiola. Mbappe. Messi picks it up out wide. Played out wide. He's a sharp little ball here. In by Messi. He rises! Marquinhos with the clearance. Fernandes. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Gives it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Mignon claims comfortably. It's a pretty loose pass.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Dinks one through. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Sorloth receives it in a wide position. Marquinhos can get it clear.
The attendance for this match was 28,500.
Oh, that's well spotted. Chelsea looking to pass their way through. Camavinga looking understandably energised after his goal. So what can they make of this? Can he get on the end of this? And this is Kane. And that is out of play.
Substitutions taking place.
Hakimi gets into some space.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Big chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And the shot! And he's following up! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game. Keeper's dealt with that. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mbappe receives it in a... There's the header! And it's made its way to him. He gets big! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Number 13.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Hakimi. Number 7. Eduardo Camavinga. Number 8.
Mbappe!
Mbappe! On the field.
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Robertson.
Corner number 4 coming up here.
Number 22. Neymar.
Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Marquinhos cuts it out. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And the shot's on here. Chelsea needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Wirtz, now it's Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? Good read, needed to be. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he's intervened well there. Mbappe. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
That's been slipped through. There's the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Robertson. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Lewandowski.
There will be 3 minutes
Simons.
added time.
And they can counter here. Shifted it to the flank.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Alexander Arnold. Coming on to replace him
Xavi
is
Simons.
number 4, Jimenez.
And the number on the board is 3. And a chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Time for a change in personnel. Calvert-Lewin coming on here has brought... And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. Messi, his is the name on everybody's lips. Hardly a surprise when you're making your 500th appearance. Quite something. And he shoots! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Chelsea finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Rijkaard. Marquinhos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well timed, excellent interception. Mbappe. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Marquinhos. And it's Wirtz. Now, can they get him away? Gets into some space. In a big header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
That has been cut short. Van Dijk. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Now it's Forlan, and this is Hazard, looking for options for movement. Wirtz, and this is Forlan. And he's gone direct here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now that looks a decent ball. Tries to play it through, takes aim and crosses.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Now, this could be a chance. Decent chance! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who from here.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Guardiola is the team's great visionary, looking for the run. Oh, well measured. He's free, he has got space. Marquinhos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Messi receives it in a good position here. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Searching pass he's played there. He's beaten the last. It's fallen! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, it's fallen loose again. He scores! And again they hit the front. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Delivers the ball. Rijkaard gets it clear. Nicely weighted ball. He can run onto that. Lovely feet. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Good read, needed to be. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, easy pickings there. Chelsea are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, this ended up in no man's land. Azar can so cleverly bypass the press. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Forlan. Played in deep. Otto getting this one clear. Backward it goes. He's having a go. And he's only too happy to take that back. Fires it in low. And he's there to belt it away. And we have our very first corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Messi. That's Sorlot. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Hazard. Good take. Can he finish? And it's Hazard. Look at the space here. Hazard! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but...
Mbappe! And again! They've scored! It's level again! What a match we have!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
This is quite a battle.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And here's Mbappe. Delivery from Mbappe. Kupchu. Azar. Hazard puts his foot on the gas. No, that pass isn't the best.
Mission one has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Forlan. James could try cutting inside here. Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Wirtz. Pass is just off target. Guardiola. Nicely aimed pass. James makes the interception. Now, what about a counter-attack? But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Mbappe! Aimed beyond the defence, and he's got his cross in. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
On the field, number 22, Bellingham. Number 14, Mbappe. Number 2, Pep Guardiola. Coming on the field, number 11.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
19, Reds. Number 16, Rodri.
Keeper has taken decisive action. And it's Wirtz. Now the ball takes a shot! It is a fantastic goal! A finish right from the top draw! And the comeback is complete! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Sorloth really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
Number 17.
Chelsea go into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Xavi Simons wins the duel this time. Can he get it through? In by James. Rodri clears it away.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Out towards the flank.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, that's fabulous. Kukçu.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Forlan unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Sterling. Coming
Xavi
on to
Simons
replace him is number 21,
knocks it into space.
Hazard.
Otto calmly anticipates. Kukçu. And it's Forlan. Over to the left. And that's been... Goes for a shot! He's got a goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Real chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Progress.
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! Chelsea take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Oh, important interception. Lofted upfield.
There will be 5 minutes.
I think we're
added
about to
time.
see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
James. Into stoppage time. Very little left on it. He's through here. Nice control. Now here's the delivery. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. All hands on deck for this one. Xabi Alonso plays it short. And he's quick to get it clear again. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Chelsea have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable. Enjoy. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. Now then, Jim, what can you tell us about the extraordinary Luis Figo?
Well, he's one of Portugal's most decorated players, possibly the best of their so-called golden generation. He was certainly amongst the most elegant and the most stylish. I think in essence, he's a traditional winger whose game is all about beating people to the byline and getting those crosses in.
Surlot. Chelsea looking to pass their way through. Oh, that's fabulous. Crossing. That's an excellent interception.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Figo. Eto'o. Can he finish? It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Oh, smashing header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now, can they get him away? And this is Eto'o. Oh, no joy this time. Mbappe. And here's the chance to counter. Pass is just off target.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Maicon.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Maicon made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Looking for the run. It's a pretty loose pass. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Messi picks it up out wide. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Can he finish? An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Knocks it into space. Great chance! And yes, it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Inter Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
There's the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? There's such a
real chance! They've done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all...
advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this is...
Shoots! They've scored! And they're at it again, in double quick time!
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
He's got... and that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry.
The Dutch have a hero in every generation, and Dennis Bergkamp is no exception.
He is the man.
Yeah, and he's the pivotal presence, the link-up to all their play, fantastic technique and vision, which gives him an edge and produces some absolutely brilliant goals.
Looking for the run, and there's green grass ahead of him. He is through here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's being shifted off it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Batistuta. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Ricky Puig. Shifted it to the flank, and he was quick to react. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Rijkaard. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Threads one in. Pass is just off target. Rijkaard.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
He's found a way through. In by James. And that has been cleared. Great vision. He's had a shot! It's in! So smooth. A signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Tottenham have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Messi, good read, needed to be. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Takes a shot. Baresi.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Bellingham receives him in a wide position. Bellingham. Rijkaard. Chelsea looking to pass their way through. That's a nicely shaped ball. Batistuta, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Mbappe. 15 minutes till half-time. Mbappe. Solot. Knocks it into space. Mbappe. And he's whipped it across. And that's the keeper's ball. And he's only too happy to take that back. Rijkaard. Tries to play it through. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Hernandez. Mbappe. Can he get it through? It's a sharp pass. And it's Hernandez. Bergkamp. Spread out to the left. Now the ball in. It's out for a goal kick. Solot. And that has put paid to that.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And it's Arda Güler. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Nicely spread. Mbappe gets into a good position, and he's managed to get free. Now that is a hefty challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Hernandez.
That's going in strongly.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Hernandez. Oh, not quite. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just...
Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? Goulet plays it long. Guardiola. And it's Rijkaard. Well timed, excellent interception. And they're quick to get it back. Now it's Bellingham. He's picked his way through. Hernandez lofted it. Up he goes! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Guardiola. Now it's Sorloth. Can he get on the end of this? Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Chelsea on the spot for parity. A formality, we're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Chelsea grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And that's a throw-in.
Substitution.
Bellingham. Rafinha. Real chance! Tottenham appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Who saw this coming? Chelsea are taking this to full distance. Terrific stuff. Rafinha. Now it's Bellingham. Shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Tottenham with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Pep Guardiola. Coming on the field, number 11, Xavi Simons.
Punched away.
Number 16, Rodri.
Picked out brilliantly. Rijkaard has got himself a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
I think there's actually a...
Bergkamp! This is their second corner of the game. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. He's on it, can he get away? And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Sørloth. Chelsea perhaps contemplating their next change here. Simons! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Quality ball. Now it's Sørloth. He's found a way through. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, he's onto this. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
He'll fancy himself from here.
Well, I suppose from the opposition's viewpoint, this was to be avoided.
Foden! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Tries to pass it through.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Thinks about the shot. Takes a shot! Yes, it's in! And again they hit the front. That was a given. It always was.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
He's having a shot! It's in! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Big chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here. There was to be only one outcome.
Well,
and that's it. Many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Please be reminded that drinking is only allowed in the areas shown.